Rachel's dads. That's some stunt casting I think people would be okay with.
Yeah, it's tricky with parents because I think partially, I mean, in the first episode in Showmans, the first episode after the pilot, we'd actually written a scene with her dads, and we cut it. Like it didn't.
They showed up for work.
No, I know. Yeah, we pushed on it, and then we actually ended up never filming it. But it's weird because we've talked about it forever about different sets of parents, but it isn't. I think it's because sort of when you're in high school, your parents stop being the major influence in your life. You become you're sort of on your own in a way. I think that's how sort of I explain it to myself because I can't really figure out why we haven't done some parents yet. But I think soon we'll sort of reveal more and more. Yeah, probably.
Next question.
Okay, thank you for Naya and Hemo. And my question is Barty or Britannia, and it's for the entire cast.
Those were ship names for the non-nerds at the table.
Is it, wait, Barty?
Brittany and Artie!
Well, yeah, I know.
Marty McFly?
I'm still a fan of Martina a little bit, no offense. I love you too. But I do like Britannia.
Yeah, I think that relationship, Britannia, Britannia, which one did?
Britannia!
Britannia, okay,
It
sorry.
should be Santitney. Santitney is so much funnier. It won't catch on. I keep saying this and no one pays attention.
It will
Were you
now.
surprised by the feedback to Brittany and Santana? I mean, people were really into the two of them.
I think that we started getting into that storyline almost as a goof at first. It was like this funny joke about them sleeping together because they were so close, and we just thought it'd be funny. And then as we started taking some time with it, we realized how we had a group of people that for this show was so inclusive and representative, and then there was a group of people that we weren't representative of. Is that right? Is that right? We're representative of?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And this whole, sort of lesbian and bisexual female community, and so we said, well, let's get into that. Let's see what this is about, and let's try. And it was, we're fortunate the network wasn't resistant of it, and sort of let us try it out, and then it became something much deeper. And so we're very proud of it. So I guess we weren't surprised because we knew there was a group of people out there looking for something like that. So.
I also think people, what's so exciting, why people respond to those characters in particular is because they sort of, I think like America watched us realize that we had two incredible talents on our hands that we didn't realize. Like we were both in both Heather Morris and Naya Rivera, who were just, and we just kept uncovering all this stuff. I mean, they would, Heather was sort of cast almost as sort of almost an extra in a way, yeah, like sort of a background dancer, and then Naya was sort of cast as like a pretty face, and then we just realized like that Heather is a comic genius, and is as well, and then has this crazy, incredible voice that we just. So that's what's been exciting about that for us. That it was like, oh my god, like how did we get so lucky to get those two actors? Anyway.
So, and just for the record, Santana is a lesbian and Brittany is just into anything.
She's just pretty much.
Awesome.
She's Britney, bitch.
Next.
Hi. I know there's been rumors about the cast members leaving the show, but I was wondering if you've given any serious thought about a possible spin-off with Kurt and Rachel and Blaine.
We were. It's yes. It was nice. Peter Rice allowed us to explore that as a possibility, a spin-off with some of those characters, and it was actually it was weird when Chris Colfer was saying that he heard via Twitter about not coming back, because we've been talking about this since March with all of those actors very specifically. So I don't know quite where that was coming from, because it was something we were exploring. Right now Ryan and I have this other show as well, so you kind of have the two shows, and Glee is sort of, is this big mothership, and so I think we're leaning against doing it. But we certainly have explored it. We were, you know, it was, like I said, Fox gave us the opportunity to explore it. I think we're going to pass, but it was thought about.
And just for the record, the spin-off would focus on characters like Rachel and Kurt, maybe venturing to New York and pursuing their Broadway dreams.
Possibly. I mean, we didn't get you know, look, if you watched the finale last season, that was certainly something that we were planting as a possibility because we were investigating it, but we didn't get much further than that, like I said, because it's hard to do this, and so it would be a lot.
Next question.
Hi, my question's for both the writers and Darren. I was wondering, now that Darren is a series regular, congratulations by the way to both you and Harry. Will you guys be willing to develop his character more and possibly explore his background, possibly with his relationship with his dad, or even developing relationships with Flea characters, maybe like Santana, as a friendship? And
Okay, I think that's enough questions. Thanks.
I liked all of those questions.
Great. Yes.
Is Darren Blaine gonna become part of the New Directions? I would imagine he has to, right?
No, I like
You
all.
have to tune in. For so many of these things, you have to tune in.
I like Michael, you try and sneak him in there. It's like, oh, casually, like, oh, while you're not paying attention, can I ask you this huge spoiler question? And maybe you'll forget and you'll
Slip it in. Next question.
Hi, on behalf of choir teachers everywhere, we thank you for making it cool to be in show choir. For the cast, what would your dream role be